Hi, you're listening to the Leadership Advantage podcast with me, Dr. John Kenworthy. The Leadership Advantage ultimately boils down to how you motivate and get people to do things that matter. This isn't some magic trick or silver bullet to instant success, but how you can leverage neuroscience hacks to become a better leader today than you were yesterday. The Leadership Advantage. It's why some leaders thrive whilst others struggle. Hey there, welcome. This is John. What's better today? This week I'm going to be asking you, are you using your talent? And it's important because when you use your talent in your job, in your role, in your everyday life, you'll be happier and more fulfilled, more satisfied. And at the end of this podcast, honestly answer the questions I have at the end and decide if you want to leverage your talent in your current. So my first question this week is, whose bag are you unpacking? A strange question, you may think, but what I'm really asking is, are you using your strengths and talents at work, or are you doing something that is not your calling? Many of my individual coaching clients are going through a transition in their lives, and more than 70% are going through what we lovingly call a midlife crisis. And the saddest part about this is that it's happening earlier and earlier. Gone are the days when the midlife crisis happened around 50 and meant that a man traded his SUV for a sleek sports car and the wife for a younger model. Whilst those men may well have been going through a crisis, today it can be at the tender age of 27. And you find yourself in accounting because daddy was an accountant and it's a solid career, having studied accounting because daddy wanted you to it, and now hating every minute of work because really you'd much rather be doing something else, almost anything else, if only it paid as well. And this is not to denigrate accounting, but any role where you've gone on this career path and you've found yourself a few years in or even many years into your career and thinking, why didn't I do that instead? You see, people get trapped. They hate their job because they're not doing what they are called to do and they are not using their gifts. But the money is good enough and the benefits, they're okay. And we would really like to do something meaningful, but the pay for meaningful jobs is pretty crap. Imagine that you're waiting by the baggage carousel after a long flight. You're tired from a week of meetings and your body aches from the airline seat. Your bag appears and you gratefully grab it and head through the green channel to the taxi queue and head straight to the hotel. Tomorrow is a big day for you. Months and months of work on that project are coming to a conclusion. It's taken more than a year to get these people in a room together. Tomorrow is your day. The traffic from the airport is horrendous, and it's 2 hours before you finally collapse onto the bed in the hotel room. The porter delivers your bag to the room and you open it to unpack your suit, ready for the big meeting. Only your suit isn't there. Your prototype isn't there. Instead, you find a roll of cash, some fine clothes, and what appears to be the keys for a rather nice car. You call the porter's desk and tell them that they've brought the wrong bag up. Could they please bring yours immediately? The porter assures you that this is the bag that you brought in the taxi from the airport. Oh, you must have collected the wrong bag from the carousel. Someone, somewhere, has your bag. You check with the front desk just in case another guest has also checked in, having arrived from the airport, and perchance is unaware as yet of the mix-up. No other hotels, no one reporting anything. Now, in panic, you phone the airport. And there's no one answering. Well, that's not surprising, really. Yours was the last flight in, and it's now 2 a.m. You berate yourself for being so stupid, for not checking your bag, for rushing. You have a choice. You could choose to use the fine clothing that is in the bag and wing it through your presentation without a prototype to show them. You're not certain if the clothes would fit, but with a little squeeze here and there, and sure, the hotel has a razor you can use. Those shoes aren't really your thing, but better that than the flip-flops you've now got on. Of course, you could go out and get some more fitting clothing somewhere. Surely something is open at 2 in the morning. You could get over to the airport and check with Lost and Found as soon as they open, and just possibly make it back in time for the meeting at 8 a.m. Or you could stay in your room, pretend to have been struck down with a contagious virus and hide. Or get some sleep, wash in the morning and go to the meeting where your current ensemble of shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops, and well, just be you. Be honest and open and put everything on the line. Or forget the whole presentation. Take the cash, find the car, and enjoy life. It's not your life, but heck, it's been gifted to you. Months of work, hours of research at stake. The one real chance to make the payoff is scheduled for the morning. This is the make or break moment. Another day is impossible. What do you do? You squeeze into the clothing, do the presentation without the prototype, try and find something at 2 o'clock in the morning to wear that's better, go to the airport and hope, hide from everyone, just be you, just go in your shorts and flip-flops, or forget it. It was your only chance, but it's been taken away from you. Take the cash, live the life. It's not your life, but it's a nice life. What would you do? Go on, answer honestly. It's okay, nobody else is listening. Now think of your job. Are you using your real talent in your job? The strengths, the gifts that you have? Are you following your calling? Or is there something tugging at you that's saying, I really want to be doing this in this direction, not doing what I'm doing? But you're feeling trapped. Maybe you're feeling trapped by the money. Maybe you're feeling trapped because it's too big a risk. Are you getting by with the sufficient skills you have developed to match your CV? One of the great things and the good news is that even if you're not using your talent, it is possible to leverage your talent. To leverage your talent into other areas of your life, into your daily job. And you might want to listen to the other podcast that I did on a similar theme, and it's about finding your talent and leveraging it. Go over there now, listen to it, see what you think, and let me know, what would you choose in this particular situation? Have a great week. Be blessed. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the Leadership Advantage podcast. You can learn more on how to motivate and get people to do things that matter over at my website at leadershipadvantage.com.